Have y'all been watching Invincible? So Invincible came out with season, I think like four. I think that's where we're at right now. Season 4. And okay, you know what? I was gonna make like separate videos, like having a detailed diatribe into each episode in this new season. But I'm going to have a quick overview of everything that's going on, and let me know if you want me to do like an initial episode by episode type of breakdown on a rewatch type of thing. So one of the main conversations that I feel like this season is having is, number one, Mark, are you actually ready for what it means to be your father? And are you okay from what you are turning into as the years go on? Because guess what? You are not going to be able to hold on to those heroistic ideas and still be able to move around in the world that you have created. Because of last season, we already had this conversation of your existence is a nuclear weapon. And how are you going to maneuver knowing that you are a physical embodiment of what it means to be the strongest in your world, and what responsibilities is put on your hands to be able to be the strongest in your world, and to be able to dissect what it means to live your own life compared to your life as a hero, and if you're willing to sacrifice yourself for the greater good of everybody. But as we are walking down this season 4, we are watching him be face to face with his ideals and be like, do you really believe in that? Sheer amount of times that Mark has to be like, okay, should I actually just kill you? Like, is that really what y'all want from me? And he's having this mental breakdown for each time. Like, the first one, when he was fighting against that dinosaur, right? And he picks him up. And keep in mind, he's already starting to lose it because that dinosaur's like, oh, you remember when you murked all them people? You remember when you killed half of the world with the multiple faces of you? That was a great time. Oh, Chicago, fantastimo. You know what? We need more of that because them humans are ruining it. So everybody that is dead is a good thing. And he's like slowly but surely getting angry. And he's like, you know what? Nah, let me actually take this up a notch. And then out of nowhere, the dinosaur turns back to a human, Jekyll and Hyde. He don't know what is going on. And Mark is like, you know what? I should smoke you right now as we speak. I should smoke you down. And then the Guardians pull up and say, hey, whoa, what you doing, bro? Like, hey, hold on, what's going on? And he leave, bro, with them. He fly off. He start talking to some folk. I think he was talking to Eve. And he's like, yeah, man, I almost lost it, man. I almost lost it. You was gonna kill him? I was gonna do something to him. Okay, that's a change. Bro really got directly to your heart. And the thing is, he wasn't even gonna kill him because he was mad. He was like, I feel like I should kill you because what if you transform again and I don't pull up just as fast? This would be saving so many lives by killing you right now. And as I was just yelling at you, talking about, no, we need to save all the lives because of the lives that are saved are worth it, even though we are going to lose people in the back end. But he's not ready for that conversation until literally 30 seconds later when he's having to look that world in his eye and make that decision to smoke him or not. And he realizes he was gonna smoke him. Switch to another example. Literally the biggest trolley is literally just a trolley problem over and over and over. When he's dealing with them cichlids, and he's like, there's one cichlid left. He has control of all these cichlids, and we need to kill this one so all of them can officially die. But guess what? We are playing against the clock. Time is running out, and if even one of them Johns leaves this perimeter, we are cooked. We are going to be cook. We were supposed to lose twice already. to these Sequids. And what now? They're gonna take over the whole world, and I'm supposed to fight them all again with this trash ass amplifier that knocks them out? No, I'm not dealing with that. That is annoying. That's a really big part. That is annoying. I'm wasting my time. There are bigger things to deal with. But that's a whole nother thing. So as he goes, he's like, all right, the bear is about to drop. I need to get to him, and I need to fix this now before this gets out of hand. He pulls up, he runs up, and he's like, I gotta kill you, you innocent guy. Punches his head clean off. Boom. And then he has to answer to the rest of the Guardians and be like, yeah. Oh, you know what? No, scratch that. He doesn't even answer the Guardians. He's like, okay, this was my choice. This was the move I made. Now everyone will have to live with it. If you want to send me to jail, you want to send me to prison, do it. Do it. I would love a break from work. But that's a whole nother point. That's a whole nother thing. And not even to mention, while that story is going on, this Thor woman is outside doing too much. She goes to this power plant and she's like, I need to steal all this power to take back to my home world to save my home world. And then Mark goes and pulls up on her because guess what? She's ready to murk people. She's like killing folks. And then Mark's like, oh, so you think killing these people are okay because it will save your planet? It will save your world? That's just stupid. That is dumb. Talking down on her. And I'm like, he's gonna eat them words bad. He's gonna eat them words. Because one thing I do like about Invincible, it shows you how superheroing would actually play out without obsessing over the negativeness of people like it does in The Boys, right? And as Invincible is literally like fighting her off, he's like, he doesn't even take 2 seconds. He doesn't really even think about it too much at the moment, but then speed it up. He goes to the Sequids, and that all Sequid interaction goes down. He's like, I'm tired. I'm just exhausted, and I find this really compelling personally because of it feels as if with a lot of superhero shows, you get to watch the hero obfuscate the emotional trauma that needs to happen and the emotional decision making that you will need to understand and take that decision, because guess what? You are going to be the one that's most involved with it because of you went out of your way to be like, I want to be a superhero. You went out your way to be like, I need this. All the way from season 1, you were begging folks. You were trying your hardest to be a superhero. And now you are, for all intents and purposes, your father. You are playing the role your dad did all the way back then. You are actively your father right now. And we can talk about the mental hole that is going through on his mind on another episode, because of not only is he scared that he's becoming his dad, he seems like it's getting to him how much work that he has to do to live up to what his dad was to. Not only is he getting depressed by how much pressure and work has to do to accomplish being a hero, but you were watching as it is beating him down that not only is he turning into his father in the way that he is becoming more violent, but he's also having to play the role that his father did throughout his life. And he was able to do that with a straight face, even though he knew that he was the only line of defense for the world. So yeah, no, it's been great watching Mark just have a depressing story after another depressing story after another depressing story. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I love doing these videos. Thank y'all very much for the love and support. We out.